know, when I was growing up, I was a very quiet kid. I didn't really give my opinion about anything. I wanted to stay out of trouble. I didn't want to ruffle any feathers. And I just kept quiet, kept my head down. I was very shy. And about the only thing that made me really happy was reading books, because I could like transport my mind to another world. I could get out of my own body and my insecurities, even if just for a little bit, and I could be somebody else, or I can just take a journey. And it was something that really helped not only shape my imagination, but it helped me sort of figure out my problems. And I admit, even though around 12 or 13, that's when I started getting opinions about something, and that's when I started reading more and more. And around that time I figured I'd write something to sort of see if I could do it. I realized that as you grow older, you pick up some new bad habits, and you pick up some new insecurities. But that's okay, it happens to everybody. I think that anxieties, just my personal opinion, is something that everybody has, even if they don't want to admit it. And speaking from experience, you need to talk to somebody. It needs to come out. You need to vent, even if it's just to get something off your chest. It'll help you in the long run. And my venting and my way of speaking out was to write. Whatever was on my mind, whatever difficulties I was having, it helped me put into words on paper what I couldn't do with my mouth. And as I started reading more and as I started writing more, it helped me get through a bunch of my problems. Because writing is not only a pastime, it's something that I believe can help you with your anxieties. It's very therapeutic. You can do it by yourself or with others. You can plan out whatever you want, outline. Well, I didn't stay in that process for long because I felt like I was on a single track and I couldn't veer from it. But every time I did veer from the outline, I felt better. And it helped me kind of think around a certain path. Something would hit me and I'd say, well, I didn't expect that. Maybe the readers won't expect that either. So I should go with it. I should trust my instincts. And that's, I think, what you have to do. You have to trust your instincts. You have to trust your instincts. Crossing the street. Well, I'm 32 years old now. And at the end of the year, I'm going to be 33. And I'm not going to lie to you, all my problems are not solved just by writing. I still have anxieties. I get anxieties about, or I should say, I get anxiety about the future, what's going to happen. I get anxiety about my family and how they're doing. I also have, I think, I have OCD, where, you know, everything has to be just right, or I could lock the door once, I could do that, but locking it 3 times just makes me feel complete, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. Like, let's just put it this way. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, Turner and Hooch, where Tom Hanks plays a detective who's in a small town. He wants to get out of the small town and go to the bigger cases, to the big city, and he's very anal retentive. And in the first, I guess, 5-6 minutes of the movie, It's just him preparing for the next day. You know, he's exercising, he's taking a shower, he's flossing, he's pressing his pants, he's eating cereal while writing a bill, a check for a bill. He's setting up the coffee maker, he cleans his entire fridge. And a scene like that, only people with OCD will understand this. It feels so good to watch that. I believe that anxiety is nothing that you should play around with. And if you need to do something to sort of make sure that your cup isn't overflowing with it, you need to get it out by either writing or talking to somebody. And you'd be amazed at the revelations you would find just by writing. You'd find out, you'd learn more about yourself. And I guess that's everything I have to say about that subject of anxieties. I could talk more about it, but I don't want to go on for too long. So, this has been the first episode. If you have any questions for me, what it's like being a writer, or what it's like being a narrator. I also narrate and write books, because those are my two favorite things to do, and I actually can make a living off of that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll answer them in the next video. So until then, take it easy, and buy some of my books. It keeps the lights on in my imagination. Ciao!